Hi and welcome to this Literacy Shed Adobe Express challenge. In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to make some junk art inspired by the film Treasure. Now, if you need free Adobe Express for Education accounts for your school, just follow the link that's on the screen now. And there, you'll also find all the other free stuff we do for schools, like live lessons, teacher training, and lesson packs. Right, let's get on with the challenge. On the Adobe Express homepage, click on the pink tile that says Create a Poster. Now then, let's find a nice rusty background. So I'm going to jump into the media and search the photos for rust and see what I can find. This one's great. Let's click on it once it's added and then choose Set as Page Background. That's going to fill the page. Now that we've started our project, let's give it a sensible name and let's call it Junk Art. In the film, the old lady finds a diamond ring. So why don't we look again in media for jewels and see what we can find. These look great. I'm going to bring them in and I'm going to remove the background and just hide them in the top corner of my design. Right, let's get a shape for this person's face. So again, in the media photos, I'm going to search for oval. This shape's great. I'm going to bring it in, rotate it, and then I'm going to remove the background once again. And I'm going to crop the top down so that we've got more of a kind of face shape. Let's resize that and fill our canvas a bit better. Now let's give our character some hair. This time let's jump into the elements. So the elements are going to be full of things that have got their backgrounds already removed. So let's search under Design Assets for plastic bag and bring it in. This one's great. I'm going to bring that in and use it to make a big quiff. And then I'm going to duplicate this plastic bag for the sides of the hair. So to duplicate this image, we can click on the three dots and just choose Duplicate. And with this duplicated plastic bag, I'm going to bring the size back down and I'm going to pop it on the side of the hair there. And then I'm going to duplicate this smaller one. So three dots, duplicate. Let's bring that over to this side. And let's use the flip horizontal button to just flip that around so that they all look like different plastic bags. Right, let's tweak the sizes and the positions of these. I would like the bigger bag to be in the front, so use your layer stack to just drag that bag up to the top and that'll place it in front of the others. Hey there, I hope you're having fun so far. Teachers, if you'd like a PDF mapping these activities to the NCCE Teach Computing curriculum, then just follow the link that's on the screen now and we'll send that over to you. Right, back we get to the activity. Right, let's get some eyes. So let's close down this image editing panel and in the elements under the design assets, let's just search for plate. As you can see with the design assets, they already have their backgrounds removed. Right, let's put that in place and let's duplicate this plate so that we've got another eye. Now then, because this is made of junk, maybe I'm going to have my eyes slightly different sizes just to give this character a little bit more interest. For the pupils, what about maybe an old rusty button? So let's go back to the design assets and let's search for button and bring it in. This one's perfect. Let's bring that in and I'm going to resize this and duplicate it for both eyes. For the nostrils, I'm going to use this little button here and I'm going to use two of them. There we go. And just bring that right down in size and duplicate that as well. This doesn't need to be too strong, just a hint at the nostrils. Right, let's give our character some ears. So I'm going to search this time in media and photos for old phone and bring in an old phone receiver. So let's remove the background, crop that cable out, duplicate it so we've got a pair of ears. So for the eyebrows and the mouth, let's jump back into Elements, Design Assets, and let's search for some brush strokes. So I'm going to just click on View All under Brushes, and then View All again under Paint, and then View All again under Black Strokes and Rollers. And here we go. These are all kind of similar styled. So for the mouth, we could maybe just use this smiley paint stroke here. And you can see using the design assets is fun because they don't have backgrounds. You can just add in these different elements easily without having to do much editing. That's great. Right, let's just click on the X and let's find another paint stroke that looks like an eyebrow. That's in. Let's duplicate it and resize it. That's looking great. Let's get a big piece of paint so that we can use this as this character's shoulders, and it's also going to be able to hold our title text. So let's just bring that right up in size, and then I want to send this to the back of my design. So do that, use your layer stack, grab the layer and just drag it right to the bottom. And we're ready to add our title text. So click on text and then add your text. And in here, I'm just going to simply write treasure in capital letters. Now then, let's choose a font that we like. And let's add a white outline. So drag the outline all the way up and then change the outline color to white. Now then, let's use AI to change our text fill. So click on text effects. And in here, you can describe a texture. So what about something like rust and wood? And then hit enter or generate. And then it will create a custom font just for you. That's amazing. You can see it's also given me 4 different options for that font. But you know what? I like the one that it picked for me. Let's bring that down to the bottom of the design and then increase the size so we fill the width of our canvas. And there we are done. Now then, if you want to share this, if you want to print it, then click on download. And to print it, I would download it as a PDF. Or if you're sharing it digitally, you can click on PNG. Or you can just click share. And then you can share a view-only link where people can click on it and come and see your fabulous piece of junk art. Thanks for following along. I hope you had fun, and I hope we'll see you on another one soon. Bye for now.